So today I'm going to be designing characters, but it's going to be based off of what an AI tells me to do. But just asking ChatGPT to design me a character straight up would be too easy and too simple, and I like to make things weird and stupid for the sake of it, even if it means suffering and embarrassing myself throughout the process. So instead of just asking one question and getting one result, I took each step one at a time to try and generate some more unique and kind of cursed character designs. This was a lot of fun to do, and hopefully it'll be just as fun for you to watch me try and figure out what the heck to do with what ChatGPT gave me, and yeah. To make sure this was super random and guaranteed to be kind of funky, I set up some rules of the process of which I'll be generating the characters, which I'll be going over with you before we get started. So one is that I will be fielding the same questions for every character design, which I've already pre-written. They are as follows. Can you give me an interesting animal species to make a character design off of? Can you give me a one-sentence personality for this character? Can you give me some outfits and accessory ideas for what this character might wear? What gender do you think this character should be? And can you give me a cool name for this character? If I need more clarification, I can add more questions, but I have to at least include these questions with that exact wording. Also, there will be no repeats, so if I ask for a species and ChatGPT gives me one I already did earlier in the video, I'll ask it to generate a different one. That way the characters would be different from each other. So let's get started and ask away for the first character design. So I started by asking for a species, and ChatGPT suggested a fennec fox. And I was like, okay, fennec fox, cool and all, but there are a lot of fox species out there and I wanted something more unique and out of the ordinary. So I asked for a different one, and this time ChatGPT suggested an axolotl, which I was happy with. I've seen people draw axolotls before, but it's definitely on the more uncommon side. And I've also, I've almost never drawn axolotls before, so it was an experience. I asked for a personality, and ChatGPT said, this character is a perpetually cheerful and curious water sprite, delighting in the wonders of the aquatic world and spreading joy with its whimsical and playful nature. What I gathered from that was that this axolotl character is just a little creature thing. It loves to explore and venture out into the universe or whatever. Asked for some accessories and outfits, and ChatGPT suggested a flowing, iridescent, aqua-colored robe that mimics the fluidity of water, adorned with shimmering scales or patterns reminiscent of underwater life, a delicate tiara or headpiece adorned with small glowing water droplets, crystal clear bracelets or anklets that resemble bubbles, and perhaps a staff topped with a radiant watery orb to channel the character's aquatic powers. I gave it a staff and tiara and anklets, decided against making the anklets clearer so that they were more noticeable, and I made them the same color as the tiara. I asked about the gender, and ChatGPT told me to just figure it out for myself, so I asked again and it suggested female. Awesome. Lastly, I asked for a name, and ChatGPT suggested Lumara Aquaheart. Very extra and fancy, but I don't think I can argue with the wise ones here, so yeah, Lumara Aquaheart. The adventurous axolotl that has powers or something. She's curious and adventurous, she loves to explore and enjoys the little things in life. Onwards to the next character design. I asked ChatGPT for a species, and it suggested a mantis shrimp. I have never heard of a mantis shrimp before. I looked it up and I was taken aback because holy moly, how do I simplify this so that it doesn't look as chaotic as it does in these images? But I guess that'll just be part of the experience. I asked for a one-sentence personality, and ChatGPT actually gave me both a name and a personality, but following my rules I'd have to ask for the name again anyways later on, so who knows, maybe they'll suggest Zara again. But yeah, for the personality, ChatGPT said, fearlessly vibrant with an insatiable curiosity for the world around, blending strength with a touch of mischievous playfulness. Now I really didn't want this shrimp to be wearing anything, but I asked for an outfit and some accessories anyways. It suggested a suit? A suit? On a mantis shrimp? Why? And for accessories it suggested goggles that mimic the structure of a mantis shrimp's eyes, providing both style and enhanced vision, gloves with extendable retractable claws inspired by the real animal's formidable appendages, ankle boots that resemble a mantis shrimp's powerful tail. Goggles sounded cute honestly, but gloves? Boots? Why would a shrimp wear gloves and boots and a suit, and where would they even find them in their size? Like, I need to know the answer to these questions. I asked for gender, and ChatGPT said she's a strong, empowering female lead. Even though ChatGPT already had a name headcanon, I asked for a name anyways. It suggested Astra Vortex, but then I felt bad because it really seemed sad on Zara earlier. So I asked for a name with the first name Zara, and it came up with Zara Emberstrike. Really radiates fiery energy for a sea creature, you know? And here we are, Zara Emberstrike, adventurous and courageous. Explores the water's depths, super strong and muscular. I actually looked it up, and apparently mantis shrimp are actually like really strong, so I guess it makes sense that she'd be super powerful or something. Maybe she's a boxer, I don't know. And yeah, there you have it, 2 AI-generated characters. I had a lot of fun drawing them, even though they were kind of weird concepts. Maybe they can have their own little plotline where they're best friends, I don't know, 2 sea creatures ready to take on the world or something. Hey Undercard viewers, I know this was a pretty quick and to-the-point video. I had kind of a busy week and I didn't really have time to plan out something longer. Halloween is coming up. I hope you guys are excited for that. I know I am, if you celebrate Halloween, that is. Feel free to let me know what you guys are dressing up as in the comments if you are dressing up. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.